Good morning, everybody. Brief Fan two here, and I'm here to give you guys my quick, brief thoughts on Captain America: Brave New World. Yeah, this is gonna be more of a short review considering because I've been a bit busy as of late, but still want to get this out. And don't worry, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four will have a bit more longerish reviews, but I still want you guys to hear my thoughts on this movie. So what did I think of this film? To be honest, I was honestly surprised. Now, despite putting this on my top 10 most anticipated films of this year, I was still a bit concerned going into it because, with some of the whole behind the scenes stuff and some of the test screens aren't doing so well. But thankfully, I was proven wrong. Anyways, but yeah, this was a really solid feature. Obviously, it's not perfect, it does have its flaws, which we'll get to in a bit, but it was still a really dang good movie. I mean, thought the acting was really good, especially from Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford as Sam Wilson and Thunderbolt Ross, respectively. Um, this film also proves that Sam Wilson is a great fit for Captain America and proves that he can be the character even without the serum. Yeah, yeah. This film also has a lot of content. Finally brings continuity back into the MCU. I mean, it was always still there, but this film feels a bit more connected again for the first time in years. As they connect films like The Incredible Hulk, Eternals, even the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all into in the same film, which I think that was great. They still at least acknowledge those films, so it does feel connected again. I feel like that's going to continue into the upcoming MCU films as well, which is great. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really going to blame the writing team at Marvel. It was more of COVID and Bob Chapek's some meddling decisions. Yeah. The political aspect, well, not as strong as say Winter Soldier, it was still good regardless, and kind of fitting considering this movie came out at somewhat of the right time because of, well, you know who's back in office. But yeah, the action in the movie was very strong. There were a lot of cool fight scenes in the movie. I really enjoyed that, especially the final two, the aerial fight and that was by that Celestial from Eternals, and the Red Hulk fight, which spoilers what happens during the climax. There were a couple cameos in the film that I was not expecting, and they actually did fit the story very well, especially for one of them because, well, apparently one of these guys is going to be in the next MCU film, and if you can guess which one it is, then more power to you. Yeah. The pacing, obviously it's not that long of a film. The pacing was thankfully not that rushed, and it did feel and it did, and it thankfully was much better compared to the other movie I saw last week, where that film was just 83 minutes long, including credits. My God, that film was way too short. Yeah, the relationship between Sam and Joaquin was really fun, and I just really enjoyed that a lot more here than I did in Falcon and Winter Soldier because, well, that show was about those two. And what else did I like? And the post credit scene, not anything that major, is setting up for things to come. And oh man, I'm really excited to see how Sam interacts with the other Avengers in Doomsday and Secret Wars. As for some issues I have with the film, well, I will admit that the beginning did start off a little bit wonky, as it did feel like they were going a lot of places. Not to mention that the music during the opening scene was a little bit too loud. It was massively intense. I'm trying to hear the dialogue, but the music's kind of rising too high. This isn't Oppenheimer, guys. That and some characters were kind of not that interesting or kind of very sidelined in the film. For example, Giancarlo Esposito's character. Well, I thought he was going to be a major role in the film, but he was apparently sidelined throughout most of it. That and there was this character who helps Sam Joaquin during the second half of the movie, and she wasn't bad, but she felt kind of forgettable. Yeah. Yeah, and also the MCU intro didn't play at the start of the movie, which was kind of odd in my opinion. But regardless of those stuff, I still had a really great time with the Captain America: Brave New World. And if this is meant to be the beginning for Sam's new trilogy, then he started off not so bad in my opinion. Even if the Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been a movie, For my rating, I'm gonna give this film an 8 out of 10. Uh, what? Not the best MCU film out there, and I wouldn't say it's like the strongest of the post Endgame movies, but I'd still say still among the better ones, at least in my opinion. So yeah, that's my review of Captain America: Brave New World. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below. And until next time, peace and take care.